Destroying Destiny, Book 2, The Tooth Bully, Chapter 3, Broccoli and Bars. The sticky situation with Sticky and the suckers sticks and stays behind our heroes as they move forward on the sugary ground. Fairly quickly but surely, the terrain and environment shifts from the licorice and drought-ridden prairie to a small oasis where a small population of creatures thrive. The crunch of sweet sugar pebbles snaps with each step, and sing-songy singing sugar snap peas snap and sing with pep, while squashes squash, pumpkins pump, and armed pomegranates wave pom-poms. Throughout all the lively living vegetation play sugar-hide chip skunks, buffalo meerkats, and one one-legged dog cow. Yet, in the nearly silent distance, looms the ill-groomed and unpruned broccoli woods that cast a shadow even at night. Luckily, for our heroes, it isn't night.
"Halt! Stop! Cease!" called a low voice from the shadow of the broccoli woods. "I am Woodland Officer Woody,"
said the ironically short man. He was bald, no taller than a child, and tubby, masterfully jiggling 5 chins when he spoke. Then jabbing a finger into Gertrude's chest, Woody spoke, his chins violently vibrating with his vibrant voice.
"And do you have a permit to travel, to venture, or to explore into the broccoli woods?"
"Can't say that I do," Gertrude said, combing back his dark hair. "But I have this." Gertrude gestured toward his sword.
"Is that a threat, an offensive suggestion, a declaration of attack?"
Woody gasped, grabbing a string from his belt loop. No, not at all," Gertrude exclaimed. "No, not at all," Steve agreed. "I was just trying—"
"Oh, stop lying, deceiving, and spreading untruth," Woodland Officer Woody bellowed, twirling the string in his hand. "That was a direct threat to my life, well-being, and living."
And with that, Woody tackled Gertrude to the ground and began handcuffing the boy's wrists together with the string.
"You think you are so sneaky, elusive, and conniving? Well, lie through this."
"Hey, get off of me!" Steve the backpack zipped, while Woody wrestled the boy. "Stop! He didn't mean it! Ow! That is my ear compartment zipper!" Despite the backpack's pleas, the Woodland Officer kept going. "Stop! Be careful!" Pancake yelled, blasting cinnamon from her nose as she tried to pull the officer off of Gertrude. "You'll crush Luciano, our vibrato fly in the making! Get off of him!"
"So the girl fights too. I'll just have to bring or lead you all to the one Great Ape," Woody bellowed, finishing the knot on Gertrude's wrists and pulling out a second string. "No!" Pancake backed up. "He was just trying to show you that the sword is the one from the stone, that we are the chosen ones." "You expect me to believe that?"
Woody roared, wiggling his chins as he pounced on Pancake, quickly handcuffing the candy girl.
"You'll just have to explain, articulate, and relay that to the one Great Ape, and see what he judges."
"Great Ape. Whatever," Pancake sneered as her sugary cheeks hugged the ground. "Apes aren't real."
"How dare you!"
Woody scolded, putting his hand to his mouth in shock, then stumbling to a stand from having tackled Pancake.
"Typical candy person. To not believe. I'll say you are right, correct, and wrong. Apes don't exist. There's only one ape, the one Great Ape. Now, get up. Let me prove it to you."
Woodland Officer Woody commanded, pulling up his pants with attitude and his belly jerking and jostling with his first step toward the woods. And with that, our heroes stood up the best they could and followed the tubby man. "I'll have you know that we haven't done anything wrong," Pancake argued. "We really are the chosen ones."
Sure, Woody said with a wave of his hand and a roll of his eyes. "And I'm the heinous criminal and evil wizard, Nolan the Flatterer."
Right before stepping into the broccoli woods, Pancake stopped and stamped her foot down. "No, we really are. We are here to stop the tooth bully. And if you would just look in Steve's front pocket, you would see that we have an Easter egg to deliver to the daycare in the land of candy."
"Now, young candy lady,"
Woody bellowed, shaking his head and his chins in frustration.
I will have no more trouble, commotions, or problems out of you, if you truly are the children destined to defeat, destroy, and desolate destiny. The Great Ape can decide your fate. And if you truly do have an Easter egg that could hatch into a candy person to begin the restoration of the candy people's population, which is highly unlikely, improbable, and implausible, then the Great Ape will decide. Let's go!
Pancake held her ground. Not to say she bent over and held the ground, but to say she was stubbornly, holding to her cause. Pan, come on, it'll be all right, Gertrude said. We'll just explain it to Calvin the Ape and be on our way. We have to go through the broccoli woods anyways.
He is right, Pancake, Steve zipped. If you could defeat the Father Westerfish, you can do diplomacy with an ape.
Well, fine, Pancake blew out frustrated cinnamon swirls. Not sure how we're going to do diplomacy with an ape, seeing as apes don't exist. This is all a waste of our limited, precious time. And can't we just go around these woods?
Oh, someone's scared, Steve zipped.
No, Pancake shot.
Okay, that's enough chit-chat, blabbering, and conversation. Let's go,
Woody demanded, tugging on Pancake. With quiet annoyance, our heroic trio followed behind the chubby woodland officer, and with each step the ground became less sugary and more broccoli. The taffy vulture's coarse squawks and the jello swine's gruff grunts mingled and made music with the marvelously many and many marvelous multitudes of sound from the munching and moody mammals and reptiles of the woods, from overweight cat-sheep and nested flying pigs to the slither of celery snakes and the chirp of a cheetah parrot. The populous place thrived, and the little broccoli-eating broccoli mite scurried across the forest floor, eating broccoli and being eaten, for that is what they are for. All the while, and all whiles, the woods progressively condensed in both foggy condensation and density of broccoli. Sloth go dung! Pancake squealed, stamping her feet on the ground. What now? Gertrude chuckled, wanting to comb back his hair, and failing to do so with his cuffed hands.